Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the latest in my SSS Vader videos. Today is going to be the first part of what's going to be a two-part series of things that I'm passionate about. Not to say, of course, there aren't things that I'm passionate about that aren't going to be in this video, but these two particular things are quite big, and so I thought I'd start it here today with number one. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you will have noticed the sporting shirts behind you, and that sets the tone nicely for today because my passion number one is sport. Given I am a big sports fan and you perhaps might not be, I will grant you a pass if you've come this far and thought, oh dear, I'm going to have to listen to him prattle on for a good 3 or 4 minutes about something I don't really care about. I will let you pass on this occasion. But please make sure that you come back to my future videos. They will not all be about sport, I promise, although some of them probably will be. I've been into sport for probably 25 years or so. I wasn't actually a big sports fan when I was a child. I was more into playing on video games and just kind of hanging out with my friends and going out on my bike. But nowadays, sport is probably one of my main pastimes. So where do you start? Well, I'm in the UK if you didn't know that already, and my primary sport is football, or if you're outside the UK and America, soccer. And my team in the United Kingdom is Norwich City, and that is this shirt here. This past Saturday was the start of the new football season, and I was at the game, which was away in London. We drew 1-1. I've been a Norwich fan for probably the vast majority of the time I've been following sport, and that's mainly down to the fact that they're my local team. There have been many downs and the occasional up, including one particular highlight a few years back of us winning at Wembley in London to get promoted to the top league in England, which was one of the best times I've ever had as a Norwich fan. Aside from being a football/soccer fan, I'm also an American football fan, and you'll notice that from the other jersey here. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. They're based in Florida in the United States, playing in the NFL. I have been following the NFL closely for maybe 6 or 7 years now, and from afar for a little bit longer. Once they started bringing games to the UK, I was going quite regularly, decided it was time to pick a team. One day at Wembley we had Tampa Bay versus Chicago, and I decided that Tampa was probably going to be a nicer place to visit for the sun than Chicago, and that was my team from there. They've not actually been that great either since I've been following them, so it's something I'm already used to with my football team back home. But they are on the up now, so we're looking forward to a good season coming soon and hopefully some success. Other sports that I follow include cricket. Big fan of cricket. I tend to watch the national team, perhaps more than local cricket. I'm a big fan of Formula 1 motor racing, which is something I've been following since I was a young child. I am also a big fan of boxing, which is something that's come on in my later years. I perhaps started watching boxing maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Some big high-profile fights, including I went to Germany to watch David Haye versus Vladimir Klitschko. Got rained on a lot and David Haye lost. Also this year I've been to see David Haye again in London, and unfortunately he lost again, so probably not a big fan of me attending his fights, given that the track record so far is 3 fights attended, 2 losses and 1 win. Aside from football, NFL, cricket, Formula 1 and boxing, if that weren't enough, I am a reasonably keen observer, shall we say, of athletics, because I enjoy running. And in addition to that, I will watch most things if they're on television, to be honest. I have the premium sports channels in the United Kingdom. I also pay for a product in America called NFL Game Pass, which gives me access to all of the NFL action. Why are you such a big sports fan? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I'm quite a competitive person myself, and to watch 2 people or 2 teams battle against each other to try and establish who's the best, it's just something I enjoy to watch, especially when you get into tournaments or the latter stages of seasons where you're really getting the best of the best, trying to fight out to decide who will be the champion for that season. So that kind of brings to an end my latest video. Thanks as always for dropping by. The SSS Vader series is now a quarter of the way through the month. I hope that you're enjoying my progress that I've made so far. There will be more videos to come, of course, one every single day at 6 PM UK time on my YouTube channel. If you have enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. The big thumbs up is always appreciated. Comments in the box below to let me know what you thought, anything you did or didn't like, and of course, if you're doing SSS Vader and would like me to comment on your channel, be sure to drop your link. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.